everybody and welcome to this video. Right then, so a little bit of a backstory for this one before I actually show you the video. So I went back to the cemetery. My main goal was to find the area. I mentioned it in my last video, the area that I was spiritually like warned off from, and then there was like witches. Well, what looked like witches, depending on how you see the how you see the footage. I need to find the footage first, so bear with me. I'm going to release this video still, obviously, because you're watching it. But I'm going to try and find the footage that it was, and then the photographs that were taken. Well, the stills that were taken from that video, and you can see clearly. Well, as well. Whatever you interpret from that picture and videos. So I'm trying to find that area in this video. It's obviously in the cemetery. Obviously very bad sound again because it's very windy. And it's very boggy still. Wasn't raining though, it was nice and sunny for once. I'll also say that I was not accosted, but there was a few dodgy people in the cemetery at the time. One of the parts where I cut off, one of them is actually talking to me, asking me what time it is and what I was doing, because I was obviously filming. So I just told him it's for YouTube and stuff like that. Maybe I should have carried on recording just for my own safety, because I just thought it was just him, even though he was acting a bit dodgy. But then I went down near one of the different areas, and there was someone else acting a bit suspiciously around there as well. So he dived back into the bush. But luckily I didn't see them after that. But it did kind of affect how I was conducting the rest of my exploration and stuff like that, because yes, I'm keeping an eye on what I'm filming and making sure it's in frame and stuff like that. But also I'm scanning around, making sure that there's no weird people coming up behind me, because obviously they saw me with a video recorder, even though it's not a brilliant one. They don't know that. So yes, it kind of affected a little bit of how I conducted my investigation in the end. But I do find the area that I was looking for, and I stayed there for a little bit. But I will warn you, there is lots of wind and obviously a shaky camera as well, because I still haven't got a gimbal or anything like that for my camera. So like I said, I do apologize. It's a little bit janky, this one, mainly because I'm half like expecting someone to come jumping out of the bushes and to try and take my camera, and also I'm half debating whether it's going to be any good, this video, because of the wind, because it was quite strong when I recorded this. But I've reviewed it. I don't think it's that bad. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad for you and doesn't ruin it. Also, you will hear lots of children playing well, not children, but people playing in the background, because behind the cemetery there is a college, and unfortunately they're outside playing some kind of sport, so there is a lot of background noise as well. So not much chance of hearing if there's any voices or anything like that I caught on camera. But that's enough waffling from me, and we will now watch the video together and see what happens. Right, so hello everybody and welcome back. So it's very windy, so I don't know how this is going to come out, but here I am back in the cemetery. I am recording, aren't I? It's a bit sunny today, so I can't see my screen. Right, we were here in the doom and gloom last time. It's actually a bit of sunshine today. Unfortunately, my camera doesn't really do very well in either low light or high light. It's medium light it works in. And yes, it's boggier here this time than last time, so this is potential of failure this time. Oh god, I'm going sideways already. This isn't good. I really need to have boots. Henry Whitlock, 1909. Right, I'm going to try and go to the more sheltered area. I've just started in a very boggy, horrible area. I'm trying to walk where there isn't as much wind, because obviously I don't have a wind muffler on my camera, so it is going to be a little bit windy, I'm afraid. But if I try and get into the more of the thing, I'm trying to do more slower movements, because I noticed in my last video I was doing a lot of hanging around. Oh, here's another. Was this the one that I was... Oh no, this is a fireman. So J. White Fireman, HMHS Glenart Castle, 26th of February 1918, aged 828. Ah, so it's a fireman off one of the ships. Sorry, I'm kind of standing on graves, I think. I do apologise. Always be apologetic when you're walking over a grave. Right. Either walk through thistle, walk through mud. Which one is it? Oh my god, this place is so muddy, it's unbelievable. We've had like a week of rain and it's just a soup. I was going to come out yesterday and I thought, no, I'm going to give it a chance to try and dry out, come out today. And of course it rained all last night instead of raining in the daytime, so yeah. I went down there last week. Should I go down there again? Yeah? That's a good question, actually. It is 5 minutes past 1.
What are you doing?
I have a YouTube channel.
Old cemeteries?
I do a bit of exploring and all that, yeah.
Just some urban exploring. Well, I come up here at night time.
Right then, so just walking down here. And I've come to a dead end. What's this? Oh, it says little army corner. So we have Private H. Draper, died the 8th of November 1914. Is that the beginning of the war? Age 37. With the Leicestershire something regiment. Yep. And what's this one? This is a newer one. This is World War II. This one. So this is ECS Jones, the 18th Searchlight Regiment, which is now lately the Royal Engineers, the 14th of September 1941. Nice little grave. Right, so now I need to come back out again. I was going down here, and then there's a gentleman here, so I don't know if he's gone or not. So he arranged it in my camera. And kind of warning me not to be here at night time, whatever. Right. Anyway. As I always go by rule, I'm more wary of actual living people than dead people, so. He's gone on his merry way, so I will go on my merry way. Right then. Where shall I go? I should go up here. Oh god, there's fucking slime everywhere. It's not slime, but mud. Unfortunately, I seem to have a few people that are interested in me for some reason. There's a man with a camera. Let's all be interested. Right, so we were here last time, weren't we? Here's the mausoleum. Now, I want to go up that way, so I'm going to go this way and walk along the back and see if I can find the place that it was that I was warned away from that time. I'm going to keep my camera rolling because I have a few people interested in me apparently, so my camera makes it look very misty, but it's not. So what's going on here? Warning, maximum depth. So it has a grave sunken. What's going on here? What does it mean by maximum depth? Oh, it says warning maximum depth, but it's danger do not know after trees falling down again. Okay, I won't go that way then. I should go back this way. at these gravestones. They're almost leaning on each other. Like giving each other a little eternal cuddle. Although, realistically, they've just fallen over in the mud. It'd be quite good if they were actually more like a couple in the old days. And they just happened to be leaning towards each other. I suppose you can hear the winds blowing in the trees. And then so just walking through here. So not too far away from the main path. That's nice. John, the beloved partner of Louise Painter, did he not have a last name? John. Oh, hello, John. Out into the open air. Oh my god. Don't know if my camera's going to cope in the sunshine. See, there is sunshine in 2026. It is actually a rumour and it actually came true. So there. So it was when I was walking around here somewhere. I think it was this path here that goes along the main roads. So the purpose of this video today is to try and find the area that I was spiritually warned away from. I believe it was when I was walking around here and there was like an alcove. And I was walking along and I was getting warnings, do not get here. And I have to find the footage because there is a video that I've got somewhere that I'm actually walking past and I filmed in this wooded alcovey sort of area and I didn't spot it straight away. But there was some like what looked like witches potentially doing some ritual or something in my video. You can see them all standing there in a group. I need to find the footage. So I did it as a short somewhere and it's on my computer. But it was along this path somewhere. I recognise this path. I'm not entirely sure where it was. And like I said, I do apologise about the wind. Like I said, I do not have the best camera to shield the wind from. So I'm hoping you can hear me when I'm rabbiting on about my story. I'm trying to walk, but as you can see, it's a bit boggy. Right, and there's some joggers going to go by, so I'm going to cut off for 2 seconds. Right, I was just letting some joggers go past. They just ran through that. I don't understand joggers. I really don't. They're very thankful that I moved over and let them pass, but yeah. I wouldn't even run through wellies and that. That is beyond bogginess, this is. So, I'm just going to keep walking and see if I can get anything. I think it's further down anyway. Why joggers chose to jog down here, I do not know, because it is very boggy. Oh god, oh god, it's going sideways. Nearly spring, you know, guys. Doesn't seem it though. I don't want to film that way, past this wall, because there's an actual college there. And you might be able to hear them playing some kind of sport. And they're glad to be outside and not stuck inside all the time. Right, yeah, this is looking more and more like the area that I was being warned from. So you've got the wall here, and then you've got the gravestones right next to the road. Is my zoom still on? No. I think it looks a bit zoomed in though. So someone is still tending graves here. There's a... I don't know if they're fake or not, but they don't look that old. Like, they're not weathered. So around here, this isn't it, but what's this? I would say, as always, if you hear anything, tell me where it is you hear it in the video, but through the wind and everything, I don't even know if you're hearing me, to be honest. Because it is a right old windy day. Is this it? I think this is the area. Yes. This is where I saw those witches, when the witches were caught on my camera. Well, not picking anything up, but there is a broken grave here that's been, like, just broken. Why would someone want to break a grave? Is that done in one of their rituals? And the witch is still here. So I do think this is the area. I'll have to compare it with my video that I did. I'm pretty sure this is it. Of course, it's very windy. Lots of traffic behind me. I'm just going to stay here for a few minutes. See if you guys can actually see or hear anything around here. I am pretty damn sure this was the area. Where the actual witches were. I think I was standing here. I was standing here and I thought I just quickly filmed in the alcove here so I could feel people watching me. Now I don't want to stir too much up, so I would get the spirit box out as well. I'm going to leave the spirit box to a more calmer day so it's not so windy. Temperature wise is not too bad. It is a little bit chilly today. But I'm more concerned about the wind, which is completely, most probably ruining my video. What's this? This is like a stone that's got someone's name on it. These are like stones with people's names on. Are these bits of gravestone, or are these just, is this the remembrance stone? It's not. Only on one side there's their names. There is a marked grave here as well. I do apologise about the wind. So let's go somewhere else. Excuse me, I didn't mean to burp. So this path, you're actually walking over graves, which is what I do not like. Unless they've just remembered stones in the grave or somewhere else. Hold my camera in the other hand then, and it was very, very weird. Do people ever do that when they're holding something and then they hold it in their other hand for a few seconds? And it just feels very strange. Wait, there's another broken gravestone here. Such a shame. And all the graves here. Squelch goes Andy's feet again. Yeah, I do believe that was the area that I was warned off from. Right, I'm going to end this here because I think the wind is actually ruining this video and stuff like that. So I will do a more comprehensive search on another day when it's not too windy and hopefully not too boggy as well. So I hope you can hear what I'm saying, and I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye.